How many variables per slot? For the general roll one, there's just 50-ish gems, and you need one of the 50. And it rolls 3 slots. So slot 1, did you get the 1 in 50 you need? No. Slot 2. Slot 3. Nope. Okay, run again. One of the options of the altar in general that has a rare chance to show up, about 10% chance, makes it so it only shows up one of the 2 variable options of your gem. So that also has a chance to fail. So that would be basically a 50% chance of a 10% chance. You need 10% chance for it to show up, and then it's a 1 in 2 chance to get the one you need.
Strikes without hesitation. To entertain doubt is to dance with death. When one defiles the effigy, one defiles the emperor.
So yeah.
Rise to the occasion.
Saw this shit on the floor this time. Sir, hello, what are you doing? Transition.
You were born for this. You are not an emperor if none will kneel before you.
Someone pass me a calculator? There's one on Windows, you silly boy. And I'm gonna even look up exactly what like this one varies over lacerate with. Like, why is it so much better? I mean, I'm gonna farm it anyways. I'm just. I think it has like insane extra damage for bleed or something. Wait, I think we want to go here. So I think this one's actually top left.
An aspirant can afford to be promised.
All right.
An emperor must keep those promises. You must navigate your empire through trouble.
This is.
Stand your ground.
What?
Delight in your gilded
My loot.
dungeon, ascendant.
What royal axe? It's the axe, the other axe that we had the conversation with about the Reaper or Reaver axe, whatever it's called. Got more keys. Okay. It didn't proc again, man. The version you have 84% more bleeding. Yeah, it says 132% more at level 20, 132% more damage with bleeding, 25% chance to cause bleeding. Additional effects from quality, 40% more chance of bleeding it. Whereas the other one was like area or something. And the base one is just there's no like blood stance for this or anything, is there? Added a level 40 monolith for Age. Oh yeah, it is phase 4 today. Indeed. Alright, well, 3 times 2% chance luck. Surprisingly, we didn't get it. I'm shocked. I'm as shocked as you guys are. Run 11. Let's go.
Good tidings to you.
Let's go. Damn, that's real terrible. Unlucky. Increased rarity of items found 100%. Minus resist. Oops. Don't care about mana. Don't care about crit.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Lab jail. Yeah. It's the first time I've ever been in lab jail, actually. From other leagues we've run.
Greetings.
I didn't. Well, I guess it didn't it? This is the first time I played that this existed, to be fair. Last league I played was before 3.2.3, which is when they added these gems and how to get them into the game.
Justice will prevail.
Is this needed to make your build work? No. But it is very important for a lot more damage. Like it's not a small, like, oh, I'm doing this for like 1% damage gain kind of thing. Like it's a substantial amount of damage. If it was just 1%, fuck that, right? But it's like tens of percent increase damage.
Where there's a golden key, there must be a golden door.
Oh, Miss Foxy, what's up? How are you? And also that is tried it was like to min-max. So I'd be hunting it down probably anyways, but oh, somebody dropped something. Random ass gem.
Gold is the most
Skill
liberating
gem that is.
of metals.
Is molten shell in here? Yes. Okay, that's level 8 for molten shell. We want to freeze that one at 10. Actually, not sure why, because we're not reserving. I guess it reserves some life, doesn't it? Since we don't have mana, it usually reserves mana. Well, actually, wait, does Molten Shell even reserve mana? I don't think it did. Why do we want to do Molten Shell only at level 10? I have to read what the ability does again. Try and remember. Why we don't want to level it to full.
Oh, the weary traveler draws close to the end of the path.
Cast it at 10 because cast when damage taken can only cast it at a certain level or below. This gem can only support skill gems requiring level 38 or lower.
Strength to one's enemies.
So if you go past level 10 on Molten Shell, it'll require high level, and that won't work.
Taste my ass. Such
Miss Foxy gifted 10 tier 1 subs.
Oh shit, Miss Foxy, so crazy. Miss you too, man. I'm so sad, Miss Foxy. I must say, not that the BlizzCon news was particularly a surprise to almost anybody who knew or assumed, but I must say, man, I think one of the saddest things about no more BlizzCon, probably ever, is we don't get to do our like Tuesday or Monday, like, you know, that first day hangout, the legendary. Makes me sad. Very sad for that.
I can't do this just yet.
Yeah, that's aesthetically satisfying right there. Mass. Seeing why like shockwave just roll through the room and everything just explodes. That is, feels good. Damage required to trigger higher levels of CWT is kind of counterproductive for its use at that point.
Entertain doubt is to dance with death.
Don't look at me, man. I'm not the one who designed this. Wait, why is vitality here? Should be, hold up, what happened to my fucking... I have the wrong gem on, spell on here. Not pride, not seismic cry. Blood Rage should be here. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. I should have something to put a point in too.
Effigy, one defiles the Emperor.
Like Demon said as well.
Such resilience.
The damage requirement to trigger the higher levels.
Should never outnumber those.
CLAT. Well, like, but what do you mean by that, demons? Like, you're just like noting that the design is poor, or? The higher the level of CWT is, the more damage you have to take for it to trigger right. You'd rather just trigger it on CD correct. So you have that defensive layer. But, okay, I mean, I get it. But we were talking about Molten Shell requirement, not the CWT or whatever. I know CWT is what casts Molten Shell, I'm aware. My only question at the beginning was, why are we getting Molten Shell to level 10? Which was then answered.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must
The third one already?
the empire.
All these friends are mentioned together for me. I don't know what we're doing.
Delight in your gilded dungeon, ascendant.
All right. 11th run. Is this the 11th run? Maybe. Okay, back to the drawing room, boys. Bro, I'm gonna get this level 20. This last raid's gonna get to level 20 by the time we actually get to use it. You can get your Molten Shell to a higher level, but it becomes counterproductive because you need to take more damage. But how's the damage scaling, right? Like, surely when you're doing harder content, you're gonna take so much damage that you could probably level that up, no? I assume it's damage post-mitigation, otherwise it wouldn't make sense. One-handed sword. Looks like a cool sword. We're not using swords though, so instant recovery. All right, chat. We go again. I don't know. I just clicked by accident. Your health doesn't scale out. You just start stacking different forms of mitigation. As lowers how much damage you take. Right. Yeah. So it's post mitigation. Yeah. It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
Justice will prevail.
I just didn't know that was the link as to why you don't cap Molten Show off. But now we do. We have once again learned something. That is that this fucking grind sucks. I was particularly salty because the other gem dropped. So imagine when we get a slice of pizza again
a
soon.
golden key, there must be a golden door. Gold is the most
Good mechanics, understanding of First Ascendant. I haven't played in a bit, but I grasped what we needed to then. Horny and Rafe might be able to help too. Although I don't think I've seen Rafe today yet. What's the? Yeah, I mean, either way, fire off the question. Maybe somebody can't help. Who knows? You never know unless you try. Oh yeah, Dreaded as well, true. Are you still playing it, Dreaded?
The weary traveler draws close to the end. Slowness lends strength to one's enemies.
Why a build would stack shield if you use a mod that locks your shield to 1? I don't know. And I do remember the mod you're talking about.
Relentless.
I can't do this just yet.
You were born for this. Wisdom is the offspring of suffering and time.
You're turning your shield to max. Oh, you convert all your shield to HP. There you go. That's why. That makes sense. I do remember that mod though. Boo, 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 boo. This is looking a little dead-endy here. Maybe not. Okay, that yes, but we can go around this way.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation. To entertain doubt, when one defiles the effigy, one defiles the emperor.
Oh. Risky is answering for PoE. Hilarious. Imagine calling PoE, dude.
By the goddess, what ambition! Those who stand should never outnumber those who kneel.
Boobaloo, boobaloo. Shield charge, yes. Molten Shell level 9. Okay, so one more level on Molten Shell and then we lock it. I don't know. Is that discussion we just had? We don't want to get that bad boy past level 10. According to Scissorin. And everybody else. Oh, let me put this point in as well. Chance to block damage. Maximum chance to block damage. Oh, that's big. Yeah, we want those. We want those. 4% chance to block damage while holding a shield. Okay. Let me get a 3% max block chance. That's nice.
To be promising. An emperor must keep those promises.
Love you too, Miss Foxy, and I miss you.
Empire
I hope I see you more
awaits
often.
you with
I mean,
open
my fix now that we don't get to see you in BlizzCon or each other. Marin's so busted. Yeah, Marin's good, dude. I like Marin. You know, it's occurred to me that Marin sounds like Marinara. That thing that Lemur didn't get with his order. Coincidence? I think not. Oh, I thought I died there for a second. I don't know why. Ooh, a Reaver Axe. So you're saying there's a chance. Alright, what run is this? 12? I think. Oh. Nice. Oh, God. Nope. Well, not the guaranteed one. Let's see what happens here. Nothing happened here. We go again. Number 13. Lucky number 13. Always bet on black, eh? Does leveling the gem give you a higher chance? No. Nah, that's completely independent. Leveling the gems, like... Gems in this game are basically your skills, for the most part. And there's a bunch of gems that can, like, be support skills. But think of them like skills, like in Diablo. Like gems is how you get your earthquake and your fireball and things like that. So leveling the gem increases its damage and potency in various ways. Its area of effect, the amount of damage it does. You know, its cooldown on procs, things like that. Do.
Good tidings to you.
Unless we got a weapon upgrade. That's a good thing. Something good came out of this. It's not bad either. I need to read up on accuracy rating to understand how it works. Not bad. Weapy upgrade. The lightning damage is useless. Well, not literally useless, but more or less useless. Everything else is pretty nice. Do, boom, boom, boom. Crit we're not using. We can't crit. Bruh. So this.
Hello.
I should probably go craft. Like enchant it real quick. Let's do that. So we go here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's already got 3 suffixes. Sugma. So we can't add lightning res to it. What can we add to it? Increased physical damage. Well, you can double dip increased physical damage? What? I can enchant it even though it already has it? Am I crazy? Oh, yeah, because the other one was a mix of physical damage and accuracy rating. That one's pure. Oh, I mean, definitely that, 100%, right? Increased damage over time is probably a second choice. Flat fizz dam. Actually, what do we want? Percent fizz dam or flat physical damage? Like, what's more important? I don't know how the math works out. I assume the percent. Well, what's the range for the physical? I don't know, actually. Is there a way to see what its like baseline is? Wouldn't the flat damage add more? You have to do some math. Yeah, fair. Oh, I guess the cheap version is. Okay, I kind of CBA doing some math behind it right now. We're going to get a million more of these anyways. This isn't that good of a roll that I'm too concerned. Increased damage over time. You get up to 59% increased physical damage on its base, though, right? Like, it's not multiplicative. Is it on its base or is it multiplicative? Actually, that's another good question. Is it 49% on its base or is it 49% on its already buffed 30% increase? Easy monolith. I'm proud of you. I don't know, it's good to know, Arnie, but it's not what I was asking. I mean, also overthinking the shit out of this. Let's go. I'm sure we have a lot of orb of alterations now, right? Oh yeah, we have 208 of them. This is cheap stuff. We'll just do the increased physical damage. We'll use 8 of these to get the higher bracket. And move along, sir. 236 top end now. We rolled 77. Damn, that was a high roll. It rolled 60 to 79%. We rolled 77. He's got a Giga weapon upgrade now. It's a pretty juicy weapon. Well, it was already enchanted. This ring, I think, can have max life on it. Elemental attacks, don't care. So we had the max life. We had the cheap max life. Just got a bit of extra, you know? What else isn't enchanted? This shield already has full affixes and suffixes. Okay. There we go.
Exile?
That was a Giga weapon upgrade, actually. Yeah, that's crazy. Our other one is doing like up to 120. This one's doing 236 top end. Almost double their weapon DPS. Photo. Take it easy, brother. You need a couple hours before you get up at 5 a.m. again? Jesus, dude. You need more than 2.
Justice will prevail.
Run number 13. Will this be the one? The second expert says no. Could be any one of them though, chat. Who knows? It's so exciting.
Where there's a golden key, there must be a golden door.
God, this door, dude. Ironically, I have to start picking up some more scrolls of wisdom. So keep ignoring them and keep getting items at the end of this to DE. But we have to identify them, or to sell rather. But we have to identify them first. Why don't I just go the long way?